Conspiracy theories. Congratulations, everybody, for making it to episode 3.
Episode 3!
Conspiracy theories.
Wait, this is not the 4th episode? This is only the 3rd?
What? Wait, okay, Mike, walk me through what you think we have done.
I just feel like we've had more conversations than this. I don't necessarily... I feel like the meeting has happened more than twice. But maybe not.
So,
those are good.
I'll accept it. Alright, so, congratulations for making it to episode 3. Conspiracy theories! We're talking about things that are true, but they aren't. And, is the president a reptilian? Let's hop into one topic. Aliens. So this reading we will do is from the Colorado Springs Gazette. So, Mike, I'd like for you to read as Ellen Booth. I will do the narrative, and Josh, you can do her husband.
All right. Finally, I get to wear the pants.
And bring home the bacon?
Who brings home the bacon? I do.
Because you're wearing the pants.
It's like I go to the store, I buy the bacon, I bring it home.
You can't not wear pants at the store to get the bacon. They kick you out.
It's like it's connected, don't you see?
No shirt, no shoes, no pants, no shirt.
No bacon.
On a summer night in 1992, Ellen Booth saw a bright light as she looked out the window of her home west of La Vita. So bright, she had to turn her head. She was curious about this light that invaded the extreme darkness of her property, but she was alone and weary. She chose to remain inside and leave the mystery outside. She retired to bed at 9:30. I'm assuming this is PM. With her
Unless it's like Alaska.
She retired. Which is something that we are going to have a lot of problems with. Because retirement age shot up so much that we have to live to be over 100 basically to survive. Okay, so she retired to bed. She retired to bed at 9:30 with her miniature schnauzer, Cassie. Before dozing off, she asked God to protect her. Lord! Oh wait, I fucked that up. Go ahead, do that. Lord! She prayed.
I don't know what that is out there. Just protect us.
Ellen, 70, tells her bright light story at her kitchen table on the southwest side of Colorado Springs. She sits beside her husband. Larry is 74. The couple remain unsure what happened on that summer night in Warfano County. Ellen, 70, tells her bright light story at her kitchen table on the southwest side of Colorado Springs. She sits beside her husband, Larry.
74.
74.
Was he,
couple.
was he number 74 for like a football team or something?
He is the 74th person to be named Larry.
They're all fucking Larry.
Sorry.
The couple remain unsure of what happened on that night in that county, but lean toward believing a spaceship driven by aliens invaded their vacation property. The Booths are not shy about sharing their story. They have, over the years, told of the bright light on a dark night to friends and family. The reaction?
Well, most people just kind of snicker and laugh.
Ellen answers. She understands. Larry and Ellen decline to get defensive about the bright light. They once were skeptics of UFO tales. Not anymore.
Because we're Christians. We have the attitude that how can we as Christians or even as humans on this planet be so arrogant to believe that we are the only ones in the galaxy? Are you kidding me? There's only one Earth? We're the only ones around? I don't think so.
That was good. The day after the bright light sighting, Larry returned to the family's vacation home on Country Road 442. At first, Ellen did not mention the bright light. He was hiking the property and says he saw a 20-foot circle of burned black grass in a meadow. When he returned to the house, he told Ellen of the strange circle. She told him of the bright light. The Booths walked The Booths walked. I need my goddamn glasses. The Booths. This is like a coming of age tale right now. Oh man.
In what way?
You kids out, you think you're invincible, and you never think about how your body just goes through entropy. Your body is just dying. Every single day you're closer.
We're all coming of age, if you will.
And coming is death in your fucking face. There was a 20-foot circle that was burned into the grass. And when he returned to the house, he told Ellen of the strange circle. She told him of the bright light. The Booths walked to the black circle and agreed something and someone had landed here. Over the next few days, the Booths talked with neighbors. A nearby woman, they were told, saw the bright light also. A lone camper had been found wandering the area. He was disoriented and struggled to remember the night of the bright light. His campsite and truck had been torched. Another neighbor, now deceased, R.I.P., discovered three. Poor fellow. He discovered 3 mutilated cows that had been bled out. The neighbor blamed the United States government.
Oh, you know how the government is, Ellen. They always want to steal your stuff.
The neighbor, Ellen says, discovered 3 perfect circles of burned black grass on his property.
Nice.
The Booths tell their story calmly, even matter-of-factly. They attend church services regularly.
Actually.
They dote on Julie, a miniature schnauzer with a big barking personality, as they sit in their spotless home. They are the picture of normal, except for their bright light story. The Booths say they took photos of the Black Circle, but the photos were destroyed when their vacation home burned down in 2018. No photos, but their memory remains clear. For years, they say nothing grew in the circle.
Something landed.
Larry says, his voice calm yet firm.
Since nothing grew around there, it had to be some kind of strange radiation. Something landed, and you have to decide. It was either the United States government that did something, it was another country that did something, or it was a flying saucer from some other planet. It has to be one of the three.
Or all three.
The conversation is briefly interrupted. Julie is barking. Julie is barking.
That's the title
of this. Julie is barking. 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 Alright, our next topic is reptilians. So, this is an article from the Ohio State University, and it's from Joy Pan, 2018. Alright. So, let's see. This first part is her just talking about it.
This theory first became popular in 1998 after a man named David Icke published his book called The Biggest Secret, and remains popular today. Along with the book, information about this theory is also widely available on the internet, from YouTube videos to conspiracy theory forums and news articles. What makes this belief extraordinary is that it suggests that there are alien shapeshifters roaming our planet and controlling us normal humans. The basis of the reptile elite theory is that in ancient times, a group of advanced reptiles from the Alpha Draconis star system came to Earth and infiltrated the governments of the ancient civilizations in order to control all the humans and enslave them and become their rulers, and bred with other humans to form crossbreeds so that their DNA can infiltrate the minds of humans. With their DNA inside our systems, they can control us by making us dumber, slower, and weaker, and therefore easier to control. Evidence for this reptilian DNA in us comes from the fact that in the early stages, developing embryos look a lot like reptiles and could be classified as such. Furthermore, the oldest parts of our brain, which control the most primal functions and instincts, is called the reptilian brain, because it is made of the structures that the reptilian brain consists of, which are the brainstem and cerebellum.
However,
The brainstem and cerebellum. However, these could just be the result of the fact that we originally evolved from reptiles, as they were the first animals that existed on Earth. So
Obviously.
duh.
Duh.
Definitely not fish.
Reptiles were first.
I'm a fucking fish and an amphibian truther.
Hashtag bring the Googles back.
Right? And like no consideration for invertebrates, like at all.
Those aren't animals. What are you talking about?
What the fuck is a worm?
Ain't no animal. Worm ain't no animal. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking
He's something, but he's not an animal. He's something.
something. It's like something I heard of before, but I don't know what it's called.
I don't want to touch it. That's all I'm saying.
Ugh, get the fuck away. You dirty and slimy.
Nothing like that's an animal.
Another piece of evidence for this theory comes from the fact that many religions and ancient civilizations depict some sort of reptilian god or goddess, which supports David Icke's theory that these reptilian beings once ruled in the open and created impossible structures such as the pyramids of Egypt. Although this may make sense at first, it is easily debunked, because ancient civilizations also had gods that took the form of other animals aside from reptiles, such as the ancient Egyptian god Anubis, who's depicted as a man with a jackal head.
But how does that help you build a pyramid? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you got this guy, he's got this head, you know.
Yeah, man, jackals.
Does that help you? Does that help you move a bunch of rocks?
Dude, jackals are known for their construction abilities.
Well, all right.
They're really good at playing with blocks when they're babies. A more recent piece of evidence for this theory comes from a video of Justin Bieber, in which his eyes seem to shift and turn reptile-like.
I actually watched a bunch of videos on YouTube and looked up several articles that they had out on this thing, and they say it's kind of weird because they say that his eyes would never move except for the pupils, and then he got bigger in size, and this is like the people that are backstage. So he like grew in length, and then he grew scaly tissue, and they took it off the internet.
Oh man, it was like a message or something. A secret message.
That's all I got.
This theory is probably one of the most extreme and far-out conspiracy theories that exist, and it seems impossible for people to actually believe in something like this, but such an incredibly large amount of people do. This can be explained by some cognitive contributions, such as cognitive dissonance and confirmation bias, but it seems like these people, since many of them also believe in many other conspiracy theories, it seems like they have an extreme sense of paranoia about the world and the government that could be caused by some underlying psychological problem. Damn. Yet these are a few short excerpts from the article, which is a blog post from the University of Ohio.
Now let's read some of the comments and replies to this university blog article and the characters we think they are. Paige Whitley says,
"Okay, you did it! This is my favorite blog post I've read. This is the most outrageous thing I have ever heard about, and I'm kind of obsessed with it." I love that people actually believe in this. But anyways, I liked your point about how if a person believes in one conspiracy theory, they're more likely to believe in more because they have already accepted irrational ideas. But like a shape-shifting reptile?
It was like a title to a Dragon Ball Z episode. Like,
Yeah.
God damn it, that was a lot. Gordian's Knot says,
In early childhood, I would shed skin, and not sunburnt, but yet in winter months, I thought all kids did. Low humidity, dry skin.
again, this is a reply to that Ohio State University article.
okay.
These are replies from the students. And others. But anyways.
There's not a single flaw in the entire university system. If you say otherwise, you're a fucking communist.
Purple Bucket says,
This post is actually very immaculate and not researched at all. The reason people believe this is because David Icke has literally wrote tens of thousands of pages about current world events, scientific studies, ancient archaeology, myths, and religions, etc., that weave together with a common thread that these beings have been on Earth a long time. I think it's ridiculous when people like you basically say, can you believe these idiots buy into this? Yuck, yuck. Without actually digging into the material. It's such an ignorant way to approach a topic, and a shame to be so dismissive. While there are many out there posting ridiculous claims about so-and-so being a reptilian because of a video artifact in an image, it doesn't make the source material any less accurate. It just shows how academia lives for snarky, tongue-in-cheek dismissals of anything outside of the mental box their higher institutions of learning have trapped them in. Further, I constantly see articles referring to conspiracy theorists as nuts or stupid. Is that really the case? Or is it actually you that are stupid and nuts for believing state-run news outlets and the official narrative on our reality? I've spent 2 decades reading and researching Icke and his contemporaries, as well as the historical sites, tribal legends, and science to back up his claims. I suggest you at least spend 20 minutes researching something before writing an article dismissing it like a twat.
Dude, my favorite part is like, you call us nuts and stupid? Well, you know what? I think you are stupid and nuts.
Dude,
hold on, do you realize what you just read?
No, dude, I have no idea. I was in a trance, man. I had no clue what I was reading.
You just read like the funniest shit that's ever happened.
I've spent months researching Icke.
And it came from real people.
Yeah, real
These are
guys.
real life fucking quotes.
No, man, I think that's fucking fantastic. And I love doing the like reading the comments. Like I think it'd be great.
Yeah, we're almost there. This is the fun part.
Oh my god, this is a response.
I got it. Right.
You got it.
Whoa.
1 second. I haven't read it yet. Don't give it away with your reaction.
So you're reading Van, right? Or Von?
Yeah, I'm gonna read Van Ants.
Van dash Zant.2 says,
Hi, Purple Bucket. Thanks for you. Thoughts on this matter? Few things. First, I ask you to model adult and professional behavior for my students. If you want to convince us that we're wrong, calling us twats is not going to win you any friends here. Second, I'm excited that you have done so much research on this topic. This means you have a lot of material at your fingertips to show us that you are right and we are wrong. I and my students are eager to see this material. Can you tell us more about it? Thank you for your interest in our little blog. I look forward to hearing from you again.
that honestly hurt my chest. Just hearing you read that. It was bad, dude.
Yeah, it's awful. It's just like it just hurts.
I feel like you reading that took off at least 5 years of my life.
I mean, how long you want to go, bro? It's like
It was really fucking sad, dude.
My students.
I love it. I and my students.
My students.
Oh my god, this hurt really bad.